The rain has stopped, the track is dry. The ceiling is lifting because even Mother Nature wants to see the Auto Club 400 get underway here at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. And how about putting it on the, almost getting the pole by 7/1000ths of a second.
Well, and I said in our pre-race when I was down on pit road with Adam Alexander, but Jimmy Johnson is one of those guys that when he has the excitement, the confidence in his race car, and some motivation. And I'm telling you, this crowd has given him that today. This guy rises to the occasion. I think you're going to see some big things out of Jimmy today.
Shanny loves it, and the girls up there on the flag stand. That's a view Jimmy Johnson would like to have on the 200th lap today.
Yes, not a kid anymore, but he was when he all started. Look at this. Oh, man, this is amazing. There goes the green flag.
And the Auto Club 400 is underway. Clint Boyer, the pole sitter, takes off. Denny Hamlin had to start tail end. He made a pit stop on the pace laps. They changed a shock absorber on his number 11.
Already 4 or 5 wide through turns 1 and 2. This very rough back straightaway. You got to be real careful bump drafting down this back straightaway. De Benedetto making some big moves here early on in this race to the outside.
From 10th to 4th goes the 21.
Yeah, I saw him go to the outside down in 1 and 2. They did the same thing down in 3 and 4.
Clint Boyer leads his first lap of 2020. The 88's entry here. Yeah, Alex Bowman.
We talked about Chase Elliott attacking it. Look at Alex Bowman attacking this entry right out to the grass as he locks up tires getting to the line.
But this happened while we were in break. Now, Kyle Larson was 6th prior to the pit cycle, lost a lot of spots due to a problem changing front tires. And here comes Hamlin.
Well, we saw the 4 car of Kevin Harvick give a push to the 11, Denny Hamlin, that allowed him to get on the rear bumper of the 42, but then he just locked on and really didn't back off as they're entering the corner into turn 1, and it eventually just gets the 42 of Larson going sideways and makes heavy contact to that outside wall.
From the McDonald's onboard camera.
Four tight, bumper to bumper.
Ooh, that's heavy contact.
Hang on to it.
This is the most laps that Alex Bowman has led in a race since he led 88 of them in his Chicago win last year. Green and white checkered flag in the air. First stage win for Alex Bowman. Ryan Blaney comes across second, 4.6 seconds back. Jimmy Johnson third. Eric Almirola and Kurt Busch the top 5.
That 19 was of Truex Jr. was in 4th position before that sequence.
And caution is out for Clint Boyer.
Looks like a tire might be down, maybe a left front tire.
Leaders just now start finish.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks where if you go low on air pressure to find some extra grip and you abuse that left front tire by hitting the apron down in 1 and 2 early in a run, sometimes you can get damaged. Don't know if that's what's caused this issue on the 14 or not.
Bottom of your screen.
Already he felt an issue. I really believe, Mike, that down in 3 and 4 on that last corner and lap down the front before he got on the front straightaway, he probably went down on that apron, and there's a lot of heavy load in that sidewall of the tire on low air pressures and probably caused that tire to go down.
Here's Martin Truex.
Go to 22. I should have wrecked him. Next time I will. Yes, sir. Target.
Boy, Truex is wound up today, and now here he is side by side with Joey Logano. It's a big run from the 11 of Hamlin, and don't look behind now, but look behind him, the 18 doing an awesome job.
Ryan Blaney and Team Penske win stage 2 by 3.2 seconds.
Matt. And the 19, they're back on the left side. Their teammate, the 18, Kyle Busch, is in, and he's already down and away, losing a lot of time here on the 19. They cannot get the Lux off on that left rear. Huge, huge bad luck here for the 19, Jamie. Impact gun issues.
Alex Bowman come to pit road. Let's look at this 19 pit stop first. You can see he's having an issue with the gun.
Jeff, he had the same problem on the right rear. They were having gun problems right there.
It's like he couldn't get it to reverse. He could get him to, the lug nuts to turn and tighten, but he couldn't get it to reverse and pull those lug nuts off.
And here is the radio for Team 19.
Your fault. What's going on? What was that? What the hell happened? I'm not too sure right now. Something with a gum. I think Lee's
So Truex goes a lap down.
Was that a medical issue? It looks like something is wrong with his hand, that he hurt his hand and wasn't able to switch the gun around from tightening to loosening lug nuts. You can see him looking at his hand.
Might have caught a finger, Larry. Those guns, air guns, they have a lot of torque to them.
Oh, they really, really do. But I agree with you guys. With him holding his hand like that, something happened over there. It all started on the right rear, and it just escalated to the left rear, Matt.
And Lee Cunningham is going to be taken to the Infield Care Center, veteran tire changer here in the sport. You guys mentioned the injury to his wrist and hand. Medical personnel are looking things over on Cunningham. Jamie.
He has not had a lot of speed this weekend. He would be very happy to come home second today. Well, I say that. We know Kyle's never happy with second.
Here comes Bowman. The white flag waves. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Austin Dillon to the pit lane for tires with 1 to go. Kyle Busch 9.7 back and closing as fast as he can.
You know, this is one of those drivers, he doesn't have this long-term contract at Hendrick Motorsports. His future's a little bit unknown. This moment right here, if he can complete this, which it looks like he will, a huge moment for Alex Bowman's career and future, and this season that he and Greg Ives and Hendrick Motorsports are starting to put together.
Alex Bowman comes to the stripe to win the Auto Club 400. Career win number 2.
Awesome, Greg. Thank
Some
you
emotion.
so much.
You hear emotion out of the driver, Alex Bowman, and you saw the emotion right there, Greg Ives.
Nice work, guys.
3 wide to the line. Almirola, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin. Hamlin gets the spot. 7-time finishes. 7th.
It's all in the numbers.
Gave us quite a show though today.
Yeah, he did. Showed some great moments today.
The track was built by Roger Penske, much like Michigan International Speedway, and thus Victory Lane is right out here for the fans to all see.
Pretty sure those tires are not going to come back in one piece to Victory Lane when he gets there.
We'll never know if they were worn to the cord, Jeff, because they sure are now.
There it goes. Bam.
He was fast all weekend. He was on everybody's radar. A lot of drivers called him the car to beat after practice and, of course, qualifying. And here he is. Career win number 2 for Tucson, Arizona's Alex Bowman.
Pulls off the helmet. Hans device. This guy's got to be excited.
Matt Yoakum.
How about that? No debate on that right rear now.
No, Greg said save it, so I used it. I saved some to use some there, but man, how about that, California? I grew up quarter midget racing, maybe 20 minutes from here, Pomona Valley. Went there every week, made a lot of great friends. I know a lot of you guys are here, so man, so cool for Cincinnati. Seems like every time they're on the car, we run so good. Promised my buddy Aaron we would all get matching 88 tattoos if I won. and I think I have to go get a tattoo now. But that'll be a good time. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks to Greg, all the guys. He made good calls all day, and we were up front when it counted.
This win is huge for so many reasons. The first one is always special, but the second one is a statement because it proves the first one wasn't a fluke. And you guys certainly proved that today, dominating.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the first one, that was a really enjoyable experience, and then we sucked for 6 months. So, we started this year so strong. I feel like I've got a lot on my side that I'm doing better. My life's kind of a lot more organized than it was back then, and Greg and all the guys, they're just on point. I mean, we've unloaded the last 2 weeks. I don't think we've got a change in the race car from how it came off the truck. So that makes my job a heck of a lot easier, and I'm just so proud of this team. Hendrick Motorsports, Hendrick Horsepower, under the hood, the whole shop back home. They worked their butts off. We put a lot of effort in this new car, and it's obviously working out really well.
Congratulations. Go celebrate with your people.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.